Well, obviously.
Perfection.
Yo, what's going on, chat? What the fuck is up? Guess who's fucking back? I said, guess who's fucking back? Booty Tanks. I'm back with the nickname, the Booty Man. The Booty Man coming to get you. Did you guess who's crack? Look at all that working. Yeah. The Booty Man out here to get you. Wide Meatball, how's it going? Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I hope you're enjoying the game or not enjoying the game. Cyper, it's good to see you. Photolite, thank you for bringing the cukes. Oops. I am definitely going to be adding Tim the Tool Man Taylor sounds to this channel. Yeah. Oh, he's hanging out. He's hanging out. Don't you worry. I've got him in my pocket. Taking a peek. He's doing pretty good. I gave him a little straw so he can breathe. It either sounds like major deep throating or a cat throwing up hairball. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so today we come back from being banned based off of the female body. The female body put me in a 3-day suspension. And so we're back with a podcast to talk about man things, because obviously female things aren't allowed here on Twitch. So fuck female things. We're going to talk about some man things today, because that got me suspended. Yo, Randy, welcome. Goddamn woman bringing the goddamn man down, goddamn it. He's remaining unsighted, Kappa. And there goes all my points. In game, so lurking, mandated game time. Yeah. You enjoyed the game time. All right, let's bring on Incited. Hold on a second here. Incited!
It's dark in here.
Okay, you can come out. Oh, deep breath. Thank you for the deep breath. I'm going to go ahead and take a nice deep breath.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. Get a hit of the old oxygen. Take a hit.
Let it go straight to your brain.
Yeah. You're not doing your little faces? Oh, you just wait now.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot to update that. Looks like it's still gonna be no way unsighted.
No way.
No faces, only hairy asses.
No faces, only hairy asses. Yeah. Chocolate mug. I give you a hug. Thank you for giving me a hug. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Yeah. What about unsighted? Good evening, though, Chocolate mug. Also, I've got a new channel point redeem in there. It's called Obviously. So just in case you need to expressly, just in case you really need to express that obviousness. It's a nice like 150. No.
Oh
no.
Okay.
Also, chocolate mug. I save for Qwave. Okay. I'm really excited to get your mug. Your mug should be coming in the mail. Your lewd mug.
An actual mug?
Yeah, this one. If I'm still subbed. Sorry. Where's your lewd mug? Yeah, dude. Put your lewd mug in the chat. Huh? That one. That little lewd mug. Yeah. Chocolate mug sells that.
What?
Yes.
Hold up. Link me this shit.
Where's the link, chocolate mug?
So, give me this link.
I got the tall one. Yeah. I had to. Are you kidding me? I fucking love that thing.
Dude, I love that emote.
Yeah, exactly. I love that emote, so I was just like, no way.
Let me see this shit. Let me see this
No pressure, but send it now.
Oh my god! That's fucking adorable.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
That's amazing. What? Oh, dude, that wrath mug. That wrath mug for sure.
Not like I have a bookmark or anything. Hey, you know, it's not like you're just trying to run a business or anything like that. Anyway, thanks for making that a real life thing. That's pretty cool. You never know. You never know, chocolate mug. You just never know.
Nope. Never.
Yeah. So, today we got a lot of awesome suggestions from the community so far, Discord community. So if you guys aren't a part of this Discord specifically, join that shit. And if you are, feel free, 100% free, to suggest any kind of topic for the podcast, because honestly, I'm pretty busy. My brain gets really fucking busy. Even though my body isn't busy, my brain is super busy. So it helps out a lot that you guys just throw something into the podcast topic suggestions.
Anything.
So that anything. Fucking anything. No more booty editing. Clearly. No more booty editing unless Twitch changes it where we can have all the booty editing. But yeah, no more fucking booty editing, obviously. And that's where I will save the booty editing for editing in the Discord. For the past 3 days, I've been streaming in the Discord. And a lot of you have been really supportive and coming to hang out with me during that. And today we actually had a chance to, for everybody to pretty much talk on the mic too. So it was nice. It was nice. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm bad with Discord, but I was at the stream with you and Lex. Yes. Oh, 100%. 100%. I don't expect you guys to do anything. I'm just letting you guys know what you can get up to. That's all.
I would have been there, but I was streaming myself, or I'm at work. So
yeah. No, I see that. How was your 1 p.m. stream today?
It was actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna stream on Sundays for the time being now. It's just It's nice having the weekend off and, dedicating an actual day to streaming instead of that like 7 p.m. where it's God knows what time for my viewers and they can never catch me, right? So this gives them a chance to actually pop in and be like, hey, you're streaming.
Yeah, so, you'd be a lot more Middle Earth friendly as well.
Yeah.
Some of your Middle Earth viewers.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if Beefire is like pissed off because I said. Anyway.
Nah, she's got a lot going on. She's moving into her new house, so.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of people moving around right now.
Probably haven't seen her in a bit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, today we brought up the topic of toxic masculinity, bruh. It's a pretty interesting topic for me because I have a lot of frustrations with what toxic masculinity is, in my opinion. Honestly, I face a lot of bullshit that I feel like I can point a finger at. It's complex though. That's the thing. And I didn't prepare anything. I didn't take any notes. I know that. Yeah, I know that somebody. I believe it's Miss Smaragd. I'm pretty sure Miss Smaragd linked a video in the suggestions, and I actually meant to watch that at some point, but I chose. I didn't. I didn't watch it. I think it generally outlines a lot of cringe on social media from content creators. I think that's what the video is outlining. And I'm well aware of some of the content creators out there that are essentially a men's channel for men, and how that could be toxic masculinity. And there's some shit out there where I've actually stumbled upon, and I'm pretty much like borderline disgusted by the way a lot of men are telling other men to be, especially online, because they're exposing their viewpoints to a lot of vulnerable people who only talk through their social media platform. It's never a face-to-face conversation with their viewers. So
No.
it's really evil, in my opinion.
It's manipulative.
Exactly.
Like
There's
very.
this one podcast that regularly brings on women, and they'll have like a round table of women who are trying to obviously live that Instagram influencer life.
Good luck.
And yeah, and they try having a fucking conversation with them, but from their toxic perspectives of what it means to be a man and what a woman needs to be for that man and what that woman is to that man, so on and so forth. Like very objectifying. And
Yikes.
I can't, it sucks to know that there are people out there supporting and listening to this fucking podcast. It's so disgusting.
Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah, it is something else. It is so ick. It is so fucking ick. And that's not the only case. There's people on TikTok. There's more YouTubers who are like telling men what men should be doing in order to feel like a man, in order to get women. Like pickup. Do you guys ever remember like a TV show where there's pickup artists and they're all dudes?
Wasn't that on MTV for a bit?
Something like that. It was like on Spike TV as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
I actually watched somebody do a review on that show not that long ago. And like looking back on it and like its early 2000s style, like the fact that they could get away with everything, it was really fucking cringe. It was making me grit my teeth so hard. Like, Yeah,
that was a thing. That was absolutely a thing. And
it was.
It's not like that show was successful. Let me tell you what, it was not successful. You
the
mean
early
like
2000s? Fucking ridiculous. You could get away with anything.
Yeah, we were getting society was getting away with a lot for a very long time, like not too long ago. I'm just gonna look up that name Tucker Max because I'm not familiar with it. Tucker Max. I'm not familiar with that guy, but says as American author and public speaker, he chronicles his drinking and sexual encounters in the form of short stories on the website tuckermax.com. Ugh. I hope they serve beer in hell. It was like a go-to book for all dudes trying to pick up chicks. Jesus.
Assholes finish first. Sloppy seconds.
Oh god. Oh god.
Those are not books that I want to read.
Oh my god. Okay. Right off the top. Okay, there is a couple things that I know that I wanted to touch on with this is that I think I was talking to Sophie earlier today in Discord, and she brought up that like this thing could be very passed down through generations.
Mm-hmm.
Of like expectations, and it's like systematically embedded into society of like what is to be expected of being a man.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you look at the older generation and how we were brought up, they were very hard asses, and you know, they expect us to follow in their footsteps of like, hey, this is what it's like to be a man. You're going to be like this and no other fucking way, because that's how they were brought up. So they're going to try and pass it off to us.
In the World War II was from 1939 to 1945. That is our grandfathers and grandmothers. So who was being recruited for World War II? Fucking kids, dude. Mm-hmm. So you had and who else was being sent into war? Just the men. It was just the men and young men. So all of these young men were being sent off to boot camp, being trained to be emotionless and killing machines. A whole fucking generation was inspired by this war effort. And so you get them coming out of the war at what, like they're now like 3 to 5 years older, coming out of the war, and they expect to they're expected to live the rest of their life. Everything thereafter, you're going to be fucking obliterated by trauma up the yin yang. You're going to be cold. You're going to be shut in. You're going to feel like hardened and nobody wants to be around you, kind of thing. It's not always the case, but there was a huge impact like that, right?
Yeah.
So that, I feel like that like really set the trend for like that Western American lifestyle of being a man, of what it means to be a man. Like, stiffen up, like stiffen up, soldier.
Yeah.
Stiffen that upper lip. Stiffen up that upper lip.
Reference. Yeah, I don't know, man. Talking from experience, I don't live that lifestyle.
That's it. Yep.
I've had a lot of my father was never around, but I've had a lot of guys in my life to try to tell me to be that specific way. And I lived with my mother for fucking 16 years before I moved out, and not saying that she made me soft, quotation marks, or anything, but like I just cared for my mom, and I saw a feminine way of doing things, and just these guys always just trying to be like, be a hard ass, be a hard ass, be a hard ass, do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm like, stop, shut the fuck up, leave me alone. Let me flourish my own way. Like, stop trying to push me into this thing that I don't necessarily need to be.
Right. Which is emotionless, cold.
Yeah.
Like, you don't show your emotions as a man. You don't do that. And so
I hate that.
Yeah, it's so fucking gross, man. Like, how the fuck are you not supposed to show your emotions? That's literally what humans are. We run off of emotion.
Yeah. Yep.
The romanticization of trauma, beautifully said. As an active duty soldier, this mentality is still a constant, as well as the trauma that is followed by war. But even with diverse integration of the various genders and sex, the mentality to be tough, don't cry, always be strong is still very pushed into every recruit. Because
Jesus.
That's what happens when you're hired on to fucking, at some point, kill a motherfucker.
Yeah. You're expected not to have feelings and have no regrets.
We are told emotions hinder choice making. Fuck. Well, man, my heart goes out to you. I don't know how much that affected you, but I would love to get into it sometime with you in the future.
Yeah.
Cyber says traits of toxic or unhealthy masculinity can include unconditional physical toughness, physical aggression, fear of emotions, discrimination against people that aren't heterosexual, hyper-independent sexual aggression, and on and on and on and on. Yeah, because I think that one of the key things in there is aggression, because it's like you want to bite back at things that are challenging you to go places that you don't want to be. And the only kind of argument that you can make from preventing yourself going a certain way, like feeling emotions, is to attack it or walk away from it.
Yeah.
Because like the moment somebody starts to like bring the emotions out in you and try to ask you what's going on, tell me what you're going through, you would either shut down, not say anything, act out in anger, or just fucking leave it all behind and just go somewhere else.
And I'm guilty of that. There's times where people ask me what's going on, and I'm like, nope, nothing. I'm good. I'm fine.
And that's also, it's hard to pin that on toxic masculinity issues of that, because that's also just, I don't know if you guys can hear that siren, but sorry about this goddamn city. Anyway, I don't know if that can be pinned on toxic masculinity entirely, because that's also just being a human, you know, protecting yourself from feeling bad in general. But if you're like, my father always, he never asked me if I was okay, you know, he never asked me about what I was feeling ever. He had never done that in his entire life. The only person who would comfort me would be my mother. But then again, that's just comforting too as well, right? I think the older generation kind of has a hard time with emotions in general. So when the male role model doesn't have the, it has the generational stress of emotions and mental health, and then on top of that, they come from a generation where their mothers and fathers and grandfathers were telling them to stiffen up, not cry, just on regular ass shit. Don't cry over spilt milk, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're now, like, not only that, like, men are facing that. They're facing the expectation of being a man, or else they're punished. And then it's like, well, mental health is barely being talked about at that time. You get a really troubling generation that's raising a new generation. Like, I swear to God, if it wasn't for the times, man, I would be in such a worse place. I would be in such a worse place mentally and physically. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm catch up with chat. Kind of went off there.
Okay. That was a lot.
Yeah. 17 4 to go years of toxic leadership with incoherently, and it's mostly toxic men as they hold most positions. But that's not to say that some toxicity isn't transferable to even women, as it's seen as standard, which reflects, in my opinion, to the civilian workplace. Okay, so yeah, you're kind of talking about transferring that toxic masculinity onto other genders, that, like, just because you're a woman doesn't mean you're not affected the same way by toxic masculinity. And you know what? I think that's a fair point. I think there's some validity to that, because, like, if that person who that parent who has that belief in what it means to be strong, because they know what it means to be strong because they're a man, so they pass that down to their kid, no matter what gender they are, they're going to come out the other end feeling with those same beliefs. So yeah, it's very much possible that that kind of thing could be transferred to the opposite gender.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, some things are hard to talk about and even harder to share with others when you know they also have their own issues. Yes. Women can be toxic masculine to each other as well. Yep, that's right. That's right. Big time. 3 sisters and a mom, and I know thy wrath. You have to gauge when the right time to share is for you. Yes, very true. Women can be terrible to each other. It's why I don't have chat. Y'all are going off. I'm happy everybody's like sharing so much.
I lay in bed past 8 a.m. My grandmother asks me if I'm sick. Dude, I can relate to that.
Well,
I can relate.
What was that? What was that about?
Just back in the day, I used to sleep in like a lot, and even when I was awake, I still laid in bed. And my parents would like walk in, they'd be like, "Yo, you good? You sick? You feeling all right? Like, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm just fucking vibing. Like, I'm just being me. I'm enjoying my day off. I'm enjoying my time. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just gonna lay here." Nah, there's something wrong. No, there's not. Leave me alone.
It's hilarious. One thing I know that I've personally felt was hold on a second. I'm gonna switch up the tracks for a moment. This shit's really popping and grooving, but I'm just gonna switch her up. Here we go. Bam. Okay, so from my perspective, the effects of masculinity, the expectations, has made it. Growing up, I didn't really like the fact I started hating that I was a man. Like, I hated the fact that I was a male because of all of the examples that I was given. And every single fucking example of what a popular man was, what a strong man was, that was the definition of being a man. And a lot of it had to do with really sexist shit.
Yep.
So I was given really sexist examples growing up. And unfortunately, I would fucking take that on. I'd be like, okay, this is the way I'm supposed to, I can be this way. I'm allowed to be this way. And that's not right. It's so fucking wrong. And you know, sometimes it would get so many people in the trouble. And so the one thing I hate about modern or masculinity is that it made a whole generation think it was okay to treat women like objects.
That shit's still going on too.
And it's still going on. That is like one of the worst parts of it all.
It's still going on, and it probably will still go on until our dying fucking days.
Mm-hmm. That's how like fucking deep rooted it seems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's in everything. It's in everything we do. It's even to the point where sometimes I wonder if I'm perpetuating this problem with my photography, you know?
Because of the shots you do?
Yeah. Because exactly. It's like I feel bad. And then it's just like I can't help but to also be hyper aware of the fact that I'm a man who is taking a camera and taking photographs of beautiful women and men.
So, yeah. With the poses and whatnot, is that on you or is that a collaborative effort?
Oh, it's all collaborative.
Oh, well then it's not like you're pushing it on them.
And that's the thing too, though. It's like at some point as a photographer, you're giving direction. You're creating stuff, and you want it to be where everybody is there for the purpose. It's all collaborative. Everyone is there for the one reason, and it's all consenting every time.
Right.
On the other hand, if you didn't, you would be perpetuating the expectation that female sexuality is taboo. That's the fucking, what is that? The double-edged sword thing?
Yep.
Or should be hidden, or should only be represented by other women. Yeah. There's no upside.
Is that why you got banned?
Right?
or suspended?
Right. So it's so societal set standard or taboo that it's always an overpolarized sexual thing when it comes to a man doing it. Yeah, it's like I have the PP. Therefore, I am using my PP to take the photograph. It's like, well, if you didn't know, women have a PP too, you fuck.
Oh boy.
So it's like it's not even a man thing. It's a human thing.
Yep.
So to put that on the men that like, oh, so but then you got to ask why. So why do So why do people assume that because it's a man, now it's overtly inappropriate, or that there's other motives going on there? It's because traditionally people have been teaching men that it's okay to be objectifying women and using them for sport, being like, oh yeah, I just fingered this fucking girl the other day, yeah, high five, man, whoa. That I heard that shit in high school so fucking much.
Yep.
I heard
Yep.
peers talk about some type of sexual act somewhere along the way with some girl and treating it as if it was like a fucking check mark on a little card or something. Be like, yeah, that was awesome. Oh, yeah, awesome, dude.
Did you ever hear about the kill count?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was big in high school too. But yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. It just makes him look like a fucking douche.
Yeah.
Like, all I wanted was somebody to love and settle down with and just, enjoy. But every other fucking guy out there was looking for the next poon. And I'm just like, that's not the life for me. Like, this shit's ridiculous, man. And they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm on number 16. I'm like, you're fucking disgusting. Like, ah.
So JDM, I'm gonna allow this, but okay, yeah. I permitted. Okay, thank you. Because you were just trying to like explain. I hear motherfuckers talk about I got all these bitches and I fuck bitches and bitches. It's true. Not my fault, G. No, you're okay, man. You're okay. It's just a Automod thing. Just making sure. I had to take a moment to go over it. I have met more women who want a man to lead the way and tell them what to do for an easy ride in life, which always blew my mind. Interesting too, right? Like it's like, yeah, well, fucking help me live my life for me, please.
Yeah.
But in yeah, growing up, that's all I ever was. I was always exposed to that kind of shit, and
Yep.
I was always upset that I wasn't a part of that, or that I wasn't as cool as that, or yeah, because like I've always grew up as like the outsider looking in.
Okay.
So when I saw people talking like that and with each other and the peers and whatnot, I was like, man, I'm like not good enough for that. I've always had that problem of like never being good enough for the normal shit. And I considered that kind of thing normal. So it was a poor example of what social life is.
Yes. See, I was the exact opposite. I saw that shit and I just wanted to steer as far away from it as possible. I saw it and I was like, no, I don't want to be like that. I don't like that lifestyle. That's not me. Like I was a very loner kid in high school until I found my little niche, my group.
Yeah.
But before then I was a pretty big fucking loner and pretty much embraced it. Like I sat by myself, I put my headphones on, I kept to myself, I did my work. And then when I found my niche, that's kind of when it started to slip. My fucking marks started to dip, all that kind of shit. So yeah, I just wanted to stay as far away from it as possible and just get through high school because I knew as soon as I was out of high school, I'd be good.
See, that's the thing too. Like, for me, that kind of my perspective started way before high school. Like it was in public school. And I'd be seeing this kind of thing happening. And even further, if you go further back to the younger days, that is like you're starting to form the very first perspective of social life. Everything else afterwards is founded around that. So the stuff from the younger years is like the core perspectives.
Mm-hmm. That's where you learn everything.
Yeah, so when you start to build on top of that, it all comes from a core fucking spot. And that's just like all. And so like I'm a boy and all the other boys are talking about this shit that they're doing with girls and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm not like that. I'm never going to be like that. That's like a whole other thing, but but I'm just saying that like that's what my fucking examples were of what boys and men do. My dad was always like my father always spoke about women as like they are something to charm, you know, like you he was a good guy, but he would also talk kind of gross about them too. Like he would talk about, you know, the women that he's been with, blah 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 blah, like again objectifying, but it's also like they were somehow a trophy or like an accomplishment, you know. It's so bad. But what my point is, every fucking example growing up as a male was awful.
And it still is awful.
Yeah.
It's still fucking awful.
Yep.
I hear some of the shit that men say, and I just want to deck them square in the fucking nose.
Oh
just
my
like
God.
look down on them and be like, "No, you're wrong."
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh man, it's so bad, dude. It's so bad. Some of the shit that guys say, it's just like, do you even think before you spit this verbal diarrhea out? Like, do you think about how you're gonna make other people feel? Ugh.
Yeah, it's definitely very selfish.
Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah. Chocolate Mug is saying, 1 second. Well, start. It's more. I want a man so he can buy me this, drive me here, take care of this, do this, so they didn't have to. Chocolate Mug says, this still exists, and no joke. I heard this speech today. I got a blind date with this man. He's older than me, but he's rich, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh God! Oh God!
And Sophie also asked me earlier, Discord, do you think that there is toxic femininity? And I was like, yeah. But we'll save that topic. Yeah, we'll save that topic for another time. And I hope to have at least 2 other female guests.
Nice.
Yeah, to talk about that, so everybody can have a decent little conversation back and forth. So that'd be pretty cool. If you guys think that'd be neat, I'd love to do that.
Hell yeah. Can we talk about the social media end of this fucking topic, because it's pretty bad out there?
Yes. Why don't you go ahead, just kick that off?
I don't know how to kick it off. It's just bad. Like when you're scrolling, and I don't even know. I don't know how to start this. It's just so fucking bad, man. Like I'm scrolling through Instagram and there's just these men pages of like how to be a man, and their view on how to be a man is just not fucking proper. It's not. Like you gotta be tough, you gotta fucking talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk, you gotta have millions of fucking dollars, you gotta be rich, she's gotta be in the fucking kitchen for you. It's just bad. It's fucking bad. And the thing is that there's a young fucking generation, a really young generation on there. So of course, like you were saying, it's gonna start young again. The cycle just fucking continues. We can't get away from it.
Abby G throwing Joe Rogan other cop. Joe Rogan cop. Oh yeah, that yeah. Again, like some people take their social platform and just go a little too far with it.
Way too far.
Yeah, they definitely go way too far with it, and that happens with people and their power. I think it happens to almost every fucking big voice. When the voice gets bigger and bigger, bigger on a larger platform, it eventually just they start to push their own thing. Influencers. Oh, Tofu Dough. Hey, welcome. Tofu Dough. Influencers. Yeah. So the other thing is too, like what about body image?
Okay. So, body image, that's a big one. You see these fucking big, burly, muscular men, and you want to be exactly like them. I recently just went through this phase actually where I was working out almost fucking every day of the week, and there's nothing wrong with working out. You need the mindset to be healthy though, and not just to have a certain body image. If you're doing it just for a body image, you're doing it for the wrong cause. You need to do it to be healthy. And that was the problem with me, is that I was doing it for the body image. I cared more about what I looked like than, what I was actually doing for my body. And it's because of these fucking guys, or you have to be presented a certain way, or you have to look a certain way. It just, yeah, I was doing it for the body image and not to be healthy.
That's a huge thing. That is so fucking huge, man. I recently blessed this person's heart because I recently seen somebody take their platform to express that it doesn't matter the size of what a man is. Like, they don't have to be tall. They don't have to be this. They can be short. They can be chubby. They can be thin. They can be whatever the fuck they want. Nothing about their physical appearance. Ultimately, it does not matter what they look like, because that's just it. You don't need to have the looks in order to be loved by somebody or to be appreciated by somebody. And I think that a lot of the toxic part of masculinity is like, there's this weird line that it starts to turn into. Like, there's this thing that starts to happen. So when it stops being about body image, it's like, well, how? Okay, so we've been talking about, now it just sparked a new thought. Hold on a second here. It's going to take a moment. So we were just talking about like the old ways and how some of those old ways are still clinging on to society a little bit and affecting us on a daily basis. But
Right.
what about the new ways? There eventually there comes a new trend in showing off how manly you are. And that is like the defining thing of being a man, and it's a trendy thing. So the most recent trendy thing that I could think of is like, hey, you got a beard? Embrace that beard. Oh, you got long hair? Embrace that long hair of yours.
Yeah.
It's still about body image, and it's still saying, if you're not this, you aren't the trendy version of a man.
Right. Yeah, I could see that. I do see that.
Chocolate says chat is good, but I have to go. I work early tomorrow. Thank you for the good chat, and have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, chocolate mug.
Later, chocolate mug. Expect a purchase of a mug from me, because I definitely want one of those.
Yeah. The new ways are led by the media. Look at music videos as a point of reference right now, and that's how a man is. Exactly. It's like whatever's trending right now. And again, like, you'll see a lot of men trying to fall into that category. actually young men who are in high school, a lot of them, including girls, women, they are going to fall in line with those trends, and to the point where if you were to drive by and see a school, a yard full of high schoolers, they're generally going to be dressed similarly.
And okay, honestly though, like me working in retail for 7 fucking years, you saw the trends, and the trends most of the time, me growing up and working in retail, I would see these trends and I would be like, what the fuck is going on? What are you thinking? Why would you wear that? Like, what? Like, am I just becoming an old man? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
yes, like you're becoming an old man, but also yes, there are trends.
Like when the whole 90s thing came back, where fucking Champion and Fila and Starter and like all that shit started coming back, and all these high schoolers coming in and fucking buying it and being like, oh, you don't wear this? And I'm like, no, I don't fucking, I wore this when it was like, you would be made fun of in fucking high school for making or wearing this. Like, why is this coming back?
Yeah, hey man, the kids say the darndest things, all right?
Oh my god.
High schoolers aren't men and women, they're boys and girls. Very true. It's like by the time they're ready to leave high school, they're just now turning up of age. That's fair.
Yeah.
This is why I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Okay, anime reference. The men are wearing a lot of wild fashion, hearts, earrings, and makeup, but they're men. They're ripped and built, but I love JoJo's for breaking stereotypes for men's fashion expectations, wearing what they do. One has a crop top, etc. That's right. Yeah, the fucking fashion is fucking popping off in that anime. I've seen it. I haven't seen a lot of the show. It's true though. Their men are looking real feminine. I think part of the problem is that masculinity and femininity are still associated with the sexes versus sexes as separate characteristics. I'd rather the 90s garb and their weird stuff in the 2000s. They should be descriptive concepts, not ideals people aspire to. JoJo's is ass. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, what the fuck? I feel like Japanese culture is better at the male-female balance than the West. So they're yeah. Okay, so gender defying rules is also potentially very trendy. Not in the fact that like they're not valid. I'm not saying they're not valid. What I mean by trendy is that, hey, as a man, if you aren't feminine enough, you're not a man. It can swing that way. The thing about their culture is conformity, though. That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
So, you know, like it. Toxic masculinity, I think, is ultimately a shared need to conform and be something and be a part of something, but it doesn't express who you are as a person, as an individual. Like, if we could just let like people who are growing up, if we could just leave them alone without telling them how to feel, they could end up being the best version of themselves.
Well, I think that's why we're seeing a lot of different, instead of just being, you know, a man or a woman, you're getting these different genders because everybody is finding themselves. Everybody is, you know, finding their own way, doing their own thing. They're not being pushed into being, you know, a man or a woman. They're choosing their own fucking path.
Right. And so it seems like as so far in the history of with the history of society developing and figuring each other out, that seems to be the case. There just ends up being more and more and more room to express, more and more room to feel. And I think that a lot of that masculinity that shut down emotions is starting to wear off at this point in time. Because
thank fucking God.
Thank fucking God. And I'm not gonna lie, like I know that my dad tried as much as he could, but he was riddled with this concept of not showing emotion, absolutely destroyed. And that the only time that he ever expressed his emotions is if he was like fucking several beers in. And that's the only time.
That's
and even
not
then
the time the show.
No, it's not. And even then he's gonna like forget about half the shit he said the next morning or when the fucking booze wears off.
Yeah.
So much addiction fell out of that kind of that lifestyle, man, of being raised like that. Thank you for the hydrate, Abdu.
We got chat going deep.
Chat is going off, y'all. Love all of you. I'm sorry, but apologize if I don't ever read one of your messages. I'm just gonna take another hydration. More, it's good to see you in the chat. It's hard to compare a collective Eastern predominantly and individualistic cultures. Their values are very different. Yeah. I hate when people say men aren't emotional. It's like, I wonder why. Yeah. It's our fathers, like me, unsighted.
I didn't have one.
Everybody in chat. Our generations of fathers were pretty rough. You know, if you guys had a really expressive, caring, emotionally available father, then consider yourself lucky and blessed all at the same time.
Honestly, because I didn't get to have that. So
yeah,
I didn't even get to have a father. So I didn't have that male figure growing up, which is, I mean, again, my mom kind of raised me, and I think that's why I don't have that mindset of like, you know, you need to be a hard ass, you need to hold your feelings in, blah 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 blah. Like my fucking roommate, when I have something wrong, I'll fucking break down and cry. I don't care. If I'm stressed out, I'll fucking do it. I don't fucking care. I don't care if somebody sees me cry. That's just my fucking emotions coming out because I'm a human being.
True. My dad was in the military, so that just compounded the status quo of toxic masculinity. Yeah, we're just talking about the effects of the military. We're talking about how, you know, our grandfathers are coming from World War II as boys, turning into men with that intense trauma and that intense training, just to rub that off on future generations, making it really difficult to kick. And it's talking about, we still place the caring dad as a joke in most films, though. I know, if you want to make a character, if you had a father character and you wanted him to be likable, all you have to write him as somebody who actually cares.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I love this guy.
Yeah. Bob Saget.
Yeah, exactly, dude. He was, yes, that's exactly right. He was the fucking father of the 90s TV.
Yeah.
It's programmed to lack empathy. Gotcha. And that's what you need in life, man. You need empathy to function.
Yeah.
To healthily function in society, you have to care. You have to care.
You have to. You can't just like watch somebody break down in front of you and then you stand there and be like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
I mean, my flight is taking off in 15 minutes. I do have to go. Sorry.
No, it's yeah.
Yes, you know, like if you want to care about your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mother, and your father, you have to have empathy. And
any human being.
And you know what? It's not even that we have to have empathy. We are born with empathy. Unfortunately, that's like natural, normal, and it's treated as if it's not.
Yeah.
We treat it as like, oh, that's pesky. We need to get rid of this. It's like, no, you don't, dude. Somebody is telling you that you need to get rid of it. There's such a lack of empathy and emotional intelligence anymore. Well,
yeah.
I think lack of empathy and emotional intelligence, I think that's like an older thing. What I think is happening is that there is now foundations for empathy and emotional intelligence, where as we're moving forward, what we have now for that is what has been able to be built and to stay. Before, there wasn't empathy and emotional intelligence. Now there is foundation for it to keep growing. Well, to play the devil's advocate, you don't have to. You can look at people that are more psychopathic and not the crazy ones either, and they can function and excel and be well adjusted. The people who are more psychopathic and they are functioning just fine. Sure. I mean, that's quite a stretch. I'm not too sure what you're getting at there. When you have empathy and told to do things that go against every empathetic thing in your body, you can't balance both without losing a lot in one or the other. And there is a huge issue on both sides. At least in the work world, there is a lack of that. Yeah, well, that's the thing. The work world is designed to fight for yourself.
Oh boy, yeah. Oh fucking boy, yeah.
You have experience with the work world. Sorry.
Oh, I have too much.
So not sorry.
Experience.
Soaring does too, but like I meant unsighted.
I have way more than what I would like to lead on. It's bad. And yes, in the work world, you are literally taught to fight for yourself. And me being on the manager side of things for, I want to say, most of my working career, nobody gives a fuck about what you have to say, whether you're the manager or not. You tell them to do something, 9 times out of 10, I had them go against me. They didn't care how I felt. They didn't fucking. It was just bad. It was bad. And I tried to be the good manager too, but like honestly, now I'm one of those managers that just doesn't give a fuck, and I will tell you straight how it is. And you know, yeah. Anyways, that's another story.
Around here, the men are supposed to be the hunters. Mm-hmm. Because you don't, around there, like, I've heard it's a joke. It's currently a joke in the indigenous TikToks that you want your man to be a hunter and not a berry picker. Yeah. Yeah. So like, it's that's been a thing. Now things are changing. I think because it's being made as a joke, it kind of it like acknowledges that that's like it's not true. It's just on the ridiculous side. So therefore, it's kind of humorous to throw out there.
Right.
Well, the more psychopathic you are, the less empathy you have. You don't recognize certain human emotions like fear. So what I'm saying is that to be a happy, well-adjusted person, you don't need to have empathy. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about to be a happy or well-adjusted person. I'm saying in order to like empathy helps with functioning among society. Like, of course, psychopaths, people who are psychopathic and that have that disconnect, they are not going to they're going to have a challenge with being part of a functioning society, you know, on like a relationship basis, which can be programmed. Nah, they're the leaders. Oh, okay. So, like Trump, right?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Statistically speaking.
Wait, what? What? I'm so lost. Hold on.
Well, Mort started talking about psychopathic people.
Right. Okay. And then Soren was saying, "Nah, they're the lead." Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because they don't have empathy to care about other people.
Right.
True. Most psychopaths aren't criminals, end up being COs and other higher ups.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen that photo where it's the bunch of birds sitting on the tree, and the higher ups are the CEOs, and then the lower ones are like the managers, and then the associates and part timers and all that shit. And the CEOs are just shitting on all the other birds. Yeah, that.
That's fair.
CEOs and shit don't care. They are literally just out for themselves. I want to see if I can find this fucking photo so that everybody knows what I'm talking about now.
Yeah. Soldiers, lol. Yeah.
Oops. Fuck. I don't even know what to search.
Bird shit. Google
Bird
search bird shit.
Oh, here it is. Here, I don't know if you wanna. I don't know. Here. Should I just post it in chat or like what should I do here?
Just post in the chat. Or wherever. Yeah, post in chat.
Oh no.
Renchwicks. What's that? A bowl of corn soup? Yeah, it's a bowl of corn soup for sure. And men who couldn't kill were seen weaker in some way.
Okay, well I can't copy the actual image, so here's the fucking link. Just go to that and scroll down a bit, you'll see it. Like manager, executive, departments, and the rest.
Yeah, shit rolls
It's just-
downhill, huh?
yeah. What do you think we can do about toxic masculinity when some institutions are built on it? Oh. Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Okay. What do you think we could do about toxic masculinity when some institutions are built on it? Bang bang loaded. Yeah, fuck you. Let's get fuck, man. Honestly, you got to be more specific than that. Like, what institution are you talking about? I'm glad I found your channel. It was great meeting you at White Oaks Mall. Oh,
Whoa.
hey,
Whoa.
yo. Is this husband, the husband, or is it wife?
We
I
got
won't say any
fans
names.
locally now, eh?
Husband, hey man, thanks for stopping by, dude. Right now we started talking about toxic masculinity because tonight we're doing a podcast stream, and I was actually suspended for 3 days because one of my photos that I was editing had too much booty in it.
Booty.
So I was suspended. any really police force, military, STEM field. Well, we were just talking about the military because first of all, Oots has experience in the military, and then we're just talking about how we sent off, like, young men were sent off into World War II to go kill and be trained. But there's no real, I don't know if there's any real fixing that, because that's like that is
It's just the military.
yeah,
They
that's like
literally strip you of all emotions so that you're not gonna have a fucking mental breakdown on the field. It's
yeah, like
I don't really
it's war. Like you can't. I don't
yeah.
think there's anything in our power to fix that. Fix war, because that's a whole other fucking. That's so much more, especially with the police force too. You know, like.
I don't want to be the guy that has to fucking come up with the solution to fix that, because that's just a big problem.
Yeah, that goes beyond toxic masculinity, Mort. That's like that's world issues. Yo, too much booty. Is there really too much booty? No, there's never too much booty, Mike.
No such thing.
No such thing.
There's some toxic masculinity.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh man, don't get me started on the way our government treats our veterans. They don't even really offer them the basic decency of psychotherapy for their PTSD. Well, I mean,
No.
I'm just an average dude, and I'm having a hard time to get some psychotherapy. So yeah, damn. Especially if it's government funded and you can't get psychotherapy, like Jesus.
Mental health isn't like, yeah, it's come a long way, but it isn't where it needs to be. Or it isn't where it should be, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough people. We don't have enough.
No,
people in the
and
field.
not enough people are kind of like, there still is a large amount of people going into that field, but there's not enough people going into that field.
No.
And especially with this whole COVID thing that just went on, like there's a lot of people suffering from that shit. Not just COVID in general, but like being locked in your house for 2 fucking years, and yeah, it's just bad. That's another topic for another day.
Yeah, 100%.
But no, the whole military thing and the police force, it's a tough one, because that's literally the military, and that's what the military is meant to do, is strip you of all your emotional being, so you are just this fucking husk of a fighter going out to do what they need you to do. You are out there to kill, or kill or be killed, basically, is the way it is. And if you hesitate, your life is on the line, so they're going to try and strip you of all your shit so that you won't have that moment, and you are just a fucking fighting machine. That's all they breed you to do. So I don't really like, if you're going into the military, I think you're kind of, you know what to expect. Like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not even a topic about toxic masculinity at that point. So what is toxic masculinity? What does it actually mean? Where does this term come from? So toxic masculinity, my perspective on it, what it is when there are influences of telling you what it is to be a man, what it means to be a man, and how those expectations, how they can be harmful to you, your health, your well-being, and to other people around you. So, saying that you shouldn't show any emotions because you have to be strong, you have to be a man about it. That is toxic in the way that, first of all, you're not immune from feeling things. You're going to feel emotions. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel sad. And you need to express those things. Boys don't cry. Boys will be boys. So that's like just a quick example. And where does the term come from? I think it's definitely a modern term. 100%. It's very modern. Because the time before it really kind of became popular, before it rose out of what's going on, men were stuck in the ways of not showing emotion, of being hard and cold, and unfortunately, a lot of them would succumb to addictions or just really abusive habits, probably associated with a wave of feminism. Maybe that's for another topic, though. Okay, closer to home question: what can we as men and women do to break down the toxicity when we interact with our friends, family, coworkers? The problem, I feel like the most prominent thing is expectations. If you have expectations about somebody, stop that shit immediately. You can't expect somebody to be something that you want them to be. You can never expect somebody to be the Rock. You can't expect somebody to be strong. I need that person. I'm hoping that person will be an emotional strength. That right there is already pushing people into feeling that necessity, like, oh, I gotta be something that I'm not. Because what if that person can't, man? What if they just can't? It's like they don't want to, first of all. And the fact that you had that expectation in the first place, it's you're perpetuating whatever that whatever it is, but that's what it is. It's expectations. Is it far to say that it comes with generation and social norms? Yeah, for sure. It does. As we're talking about, these generations have slowly started to understand their own mental health and how important that is. And now you got a much more modern era of thinking right now where mental health is very crucial. You got the whole pandemic throwing people for a loop and being like, what am I going to do? It's making them think again about what's going on in their noggin. And social norms. That's challenging social norms. And now it's like, in the past, you just keep it to yourself and you just keep trucking on. Now it's like everybody's in it. Everybody's feeling it. Now what? So everyone's talking about it now. More absolutely, we are social creatures. Everything they do is a social construct. But anyway, to answer what we can do, that's my perspective, is stop putting expectations on other people.
That would be a start.
Mm-hmm.
This social media aspect needs to fucking be situated as well, especially with this younger generation on TikTok and shit. TikTok is probably the worst for it.
Now you see, okay, I think TikTok is definitely like what I miss.
A lot.
You missed a couple things.
It'll be in the VOD.
It'll be in the VOD. Nice.
There's no way we can go back and talk about it all. It'll be in the VOD.
Yeah. what we can do is embrace that we are humans, and men are also caring, loving humans who also have feelings and can be hurt in many ways. Exactly. That's
Yes.
fuck. There you go. That's it.
Hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, men are human. Men are fucking human, just like women are human. Your dog, not human.
Good analogy. Love it. A+.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's express that caring side of yourself. But my cat is human. That's also true. Yeah. Yeah, you really have to express the caringness that you want. Alex said hi, by the way, a little off topic. Yo, Alex, tell him I said hi too. Oh my god, it's been so long. The brothers.
I feel
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I feel with this the way our society is and how much we rely on social media, I almost feel like we're never going to get away from it, just because there are those toxic men out there who push their views onto social media. And then, of course, men come on it and they have easy access to this shit. So they're never going to get away from it. I don't want to say that it's never going to be stopped, but like at this point, I feel like it's not.
So you think? So you're saying that you think it's going to be something that will never necessarily go away?
Essentially, like it's probably gonna. It'll probably get snuffed out to a certain degree, but you're always going to have that person or group of people who are in that mindset. Eventually, it might be frowned upon to the point where they're not going to want to express it on the internet or bring it up, but I do feel that there's always going to be those kinds of people.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Like there are still going to be opinions.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to get rid of people thinking a certain way.
Yeah.
And there probably are going to be more than one of them.
More than likely.
Similar to open racism. Oh, goodness gracious.
How important do you think it is to call out stereotypes with friends?
I don't think it's about importance. When you're calling somebody out, because it's not your duty to call somebody out. It's also, you're not their parent. And you're wasting your energy, because you can tell somebody that the sky is blue all day long, and if they think it's green, they're going to keep saying that the sky is green.
You're not going to change their mind.
Yeah, exactly. Until one day their life depended on it. A gun's to their head, and they're like, if you don't fucking answer this question correctly, I will pull this trigger and you will die. Now, what color is the sky? Then they might change their thought process. If not, be gone, thought. So I don't think it's about importance. I don't think it's anybody's duty to call out another person, unless they are super passionate about it, unless they really do want to take that upon themselves to do it. I don't think anybody should feel like they have to. Like obligated. Never. No. Never feel obligated to call somebody out on their stupidity. because stupid is as stupid does, man. And those people will shoot themselves in their own foot. And if they haven't already, that means they're not going places. It's similar. Okay, so men need to voice more what is affecting their lives for people to truly see the similarities as people. Men are afraid to say I'm hurt because someone says that you have to suck it up. Yep. My feelings are hurt. Yeah.
Heard that way too much. Somebody asks what's wrong, you open up to them, and then they're like, well, just fucking suck it up. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, all right, okay, right. So never ask me what's wrong ever again, because I'm not going to fucking tell you.
Yeah. That's it too, right? Like, it's like when somebody, okay, so saying suck it up is totally invalidating your feelings. So the moment, just like what I said, the moment that somebody says suck it up or invalidates what you just said, that you're hurt, you don't want to go back to them to tell them the same thing ever again. And and so like the mentality of saying suck it up, that is toxic masculinity, right? So if people are pushing that onto others, that is how toxic masculinity internalized affects people close to you. I grew up with that in the 80s. That's rough, man. That's rough. Well, I hope you're like doing better, you know? Like here's a question for you. You grew up with that in the 80s. That sounds like it was ripe. Sounds like it was ripe, dude. Like today as we speak, you know, you're living your life, you've got your wife. How does it feel nowadays? You know, do you struggle to talk about your feelings? Is there still some type of friction with that, or are you much more like, have you practiced fluidity and getting emotions out? That's just a question for you, if you don't mind answering, because I know that I feel like I've grown quite a bit when it comes to practicing emotions.
Yeah.
What about you, Unsighted?
Showing my emotions?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I still have trouble here and there, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I do have trouble here and there. Like if I get into a fight with somebody, I'm going to tell them how I feel. Mm-hmm. But there are other times where, you know, something goes down and I just shut down and, you know, fucking isolate myself in my room or this or something like that, or, you know, because I don't want to show my emotions to that said person, or I don't want them to know how I feel. So I just go and fucking hide. And I'm like, all right, well, this is me. But I've started to grow and voice my opinion and be like, hey, no, you hurt me. I'm upset. You know, that kind of thing. Let them know how I feel instead of fucking shutting it down. Because also in that regard, if you shut down and you don't talk to them, you're sitting on that problem and that shit's going to eat you from the inside out. Oof. That shit is going to fucking destroy you. So you might as well get it out, say how you feel, show how you feel, and fucking move on.
Yep. 100%, dude. You fucking just like, that's the thing, like it might hurt to express that thing that's eating you alive, but like that's all things,
human.
it has to hurt. You have to dig in to pull the bullet out of the bullet wound.
Yeah.
And then you can start healing.
Yeah.
No, because I learn from the pain and share that with people who are suffering from it now. I know many people who have kept their feelings inside and they took their lives in their mid-20s or live with pain. Yeah.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing. You fucking sit on that shit and it's going to destroy you. If you don't have that outlet to get that out, most of the time I've seen friends or people that I know, go down a path that they didn't need to fucking go down because they could have just reached out for help, but they didn't want to.
Yeah. Yep. And keep in mind, when I was young, there was no social media platforms. Yeah, dude. I think about that so much now. It's like, imagine just having the smallest frame of reference for like what the world is. It's like it's you, your neighbors, your neighborhood, the school you go to. That's it. Like,
how nice would that be? Fuck.
But at the same time, that's a small group of people to have the possibility of finding the right role model.
Yeah.
Like there was somebody out there somewhere that could have helped you, but you wouldn't know because it was such a smaller world without the social media.
Yeah. We wrote a letter, had to hunt through the phone book to get the help you needed.
Yeah, the yellow pages, bruh.
Yellow pages.
Fuck,
we're going back.
Yeah.
Showing our age here.
Yeah. We're young, but we're not that young.
No, yeah.
Fuck. I can't believe I'm going to be 32 in April, man. Holy shit.
I'm fucking 29 in a month, my dude. It's
Whoa!
Fucking hitting me.
Yeah.
I want to go back to 20.
Hey Matt, how's it going? Not only that, you would get online and someone would call the house, so rip being connected. Yeah.
God. Dial up. Fuck that.
I used the write a friend system to tell someone I had a problem. Write a friend. Wow, yo. I'm actually that's really dope that she did reach out though. DSL wasn't much better. Nope. But
nope.
was I ever hyped when we got DSL? I was like, hell yeah, dude, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Someone from another country too. Yeah. That's so wild.
That's insane. So wait, you would write letters to somebody else being like, hey, I have this problem, or like this is what's going on in my lifetime type thing? Because I've never actually heard about this write a friend system.
For me, it was pen pal. Wait.
Okay, so I've heard of pen pal.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like a program funded thing. Like it was funded by something, or just anything like a journal friend. Yeah, pen pal was another one. Yeah.
When was the first time you got internet there, Marshall?
Holy fuck. Okay, let me think. Oh my god. When was the first time I got internet?
Because like for me, I grew up in a household where we didn't have a lot. I didn't get good internet until my second or third year of high school.
Oh, so that would have been like
2010-ish. So yeah, I didn't touch internet until like well into high school.
Holy shit. Okay, so I think I had to have been, I was at least 11. I was at least 11 years old. I think we had dial-up around 2001 or 2002. I think it might have been 2001. And then a couple years after that, like a year or so, I think, that's when we upgraded to something better, and that was like DSL, broadband internet.
Damn.
1995, dial-up AOL. Had to use CD-ROM while dialing with 56K. Yeah. I remember I was on another streamer's channel a couple days ago, and Lex was on Lex Photography's channel, and they pulled up a video that had all the MSN sounds from 95 to like 2013, which first of all, I forgot that MSN went so long into 2013. Like, holy shit. But we started hearing all of the sounds for like messages and stuff like that, and it was so triggering.
Yeah.
You did that to Lex before. That's funny. I don't know the other person than Marshall, but relatable. I don't know the other person than Marshall, but relatable. Didn't. Oh, so this is Unsighted. Yo, this is Unsighted. Yo, the Unsighted one. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh God, I can't spell your name. Jesus. Unsighted one.
Just at me.
I'm trying. Well, no. I want to actually flex, all right? Let me flex.
Let me flex my typing skills.
Yeah. Yeah. So didn't have much growing up, so what we did was go to the local Target and get a bunch of those AOL dial-up discs and keep making new accounts. Yeah, Chick does that stuff.
Oh my god.
Also, AOL is so American. That's like really American because I don't think we ever used it. Yo, Randy, what's Gucci, man? What's Gucci?
Yeah, so we totally just went from toxic masculinity to the fucking internet.
Yeah. Generational problems. Yahoo chat. Yahoo.
Never used Yahoo.
I remember Yahoo chat rooms. That was fucking crazy. MySpace.
God.
Yahoo chat. Yeah. Well, obviously.
My yearbook before it got really weird.
Oh my god. Everybody's just low-key showing their age in chat.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Second Life. There was this one thing that I remember. Oh, it was like, what was it called? You had 3D avatars. It wasn't Second Life. It was something else. Fuck, I forget what it was called. It was like Moovoo or something like that. I just turned 40 here. Well, 240. We got 240. Just turned 29. Unsighted is about to be 29. IMVU. That's what it was. Tofudo. Coming in.
IMVU is still going. That shit's still going strong.
No way. What?
Yeah.
IMVU. I'm Googling it.
My ex used to fucking do it all the time. And that was like 2015.
Yeah, that's right. 2015. That's how old school it is. Holy shit. Yeah, it's still going.
Habbo Hotel for me. That was the shit.
Yeah, I stepped in Habbo Hotel a couple of times too. I think that was like the last thing that I was in.
Yeah.
Vampire Freaks. Oh, I remember. I heard about Vampire Freaks. Vampire Freaks.
So should we just change the title to, showing our true age?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do it right now, yo. Because to be fair, man. Okay, so the topic that we were talking about today, that we started off with, toxic masculinity. It is thick, dude.
It's a very fucking thick topic. Very thick. Like double C thick.
Double C thick. Like fucking McDonald's triple thick.
Matt's asking how fast you got banned.
At Tofudo. Tofudo, late 90s have Club Penguin. Tofudo, question, how fast did you get banned? Are you asking me or Tofudo? Did Tofudo get banned?
Sorry, my bad. On Club Penguin. How fast did you get banned on Club Penguin? Dude, I remember Club Penguin.
I didn't. I didn't. I missed that boat completely. I think I was a little too old.
That boat. I hated that boat. I don't know why. No, I don't know why I hopped aboard that boat.
Someone today just reminded me that McDonald's had pizza and delivery. Yes. Okay, I'm not crazy. I've brought that up before in the past of like, I'm pretty sure there was a time before Uber Eats that they did delivery and that they did pizza. Never played Club Penguin. I already aged by then.
Aged.
There was a thing at one point where people were trying to break records on how fast they would get banned. Oh, I see. I remember the pizza. I had it.
Join a server and fuck.
I was already out being a degenerate for Club Penguin. Dude. No, of course not. But
I was looking at some photos and it doesn't look that bad. Or it looks bad, sorry.
Yeah, and I lasted a whole summer. Oh shit. It lasted a whole summer. Okay, so did you see the new Doctor Strange trailer?
No.
Yes. Oh no. Hey, did they show Lord of the Rings trailer at the Super Bowl?
Matt, the metal Pokemon cards, are you talking about the gold ones?
Yes, I remember that. I tried telling Abby Jew about that, and she didn't believe me.
I'm pretty sure I still have a Poliwhirl lying around somewhere. He was the only one that I got. They came in like a nice little Pokeball. And then you would like open the Pokeball and it would like sit in the Pokeball.
Yep. Keep it.
I don't know where it is. It's probably buried somewhere.
The metal
it wasn't in the greatest condition, but like
I remember Dairy Queen doing the little baseball caps.
Little baseball caps.
Yeah, it was like MLB. Not MLB. What's the Major League? Yeah, MLB. Major League Baseball. And they would be upside down. You know, the helmets that baseball players wear?
Right.
Yeah, it would be those. Those would be the bowls that you can get from Dairy Queen.
What the fuck?
You never knew about? Wait. I remember that, Mars. Yes. Yeah, it's real.
Wait, is it real? Hold on, chat. Is it real? Yes. Okay, it's real.
Baseball hat bowls.
No, I never had that.
Here,
then again, I never really had Dairy Queen, so.
No, it was very 90s. It definitely, like, obviously died at some point.
The only Dairy Queen that I had was when the Burger King there was beside Dairy Queen. After the Burger King left, I rarely had Dairy Queen.
See if this works. Bloop. There it is. Check that link out.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I never had those. That's really weird.
Wild. Yeah.
Huh.
All different teams. It had all these different teams for it. We had that back in the day from Baskin Robbins. Oh, they were literally a silver plate on the face. With like Raiders or NBA teams started with NWA. NBA or NWA? Nah, yeah. I still have one somewhere. Really, eh?
Tamagotchis.
Shit. Ooh, Tamagotchi. Yeah. NWA, gotcha. Basketball.
Your Nokia phone that would never fucking break.
NWA equals Dr. Dre.
Yo, did you have these? Fuck, where'd they go? Shit. They were like the little Velcro pads, and then you would have that pink and green Velcro ball, and you would throw it back and forth between each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. Dude, endless hours of fucking fun.
Nokia are those that brick brand, you know? They'll survive a nuclear blast.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
I remember one time I think Soaring had Oh, the N-Gage. Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
What the fuck is the N-Gage?
Oh my God. You don't know the N-Gage.
What the fuck is this?
This was real. They tried. They
Oh, it
fucking
looks
tried.
horrible. What the fuck?
Oh my God. They're super out of touch, thinking that this was going to work in 2007.
No.
Hold on a second. I'm going to look up video games from 2007. 1 sec.
Oh boy.
Video games in 2007, okay? Come on. Okay.
Wait, did you change the title?
No, not yet. Halo 3 came out in 2007, and the fucking N-Gage was trying to be a thing at that time. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was 2007,
Bro,
and
that
N-Gage was
Assassin's
trying.
Creed. Oof, yes. God of War. Skate came out in 2007. Damn.
Ooh-wee. Oh, I fucking
That game
loved
is
OG Skate.
fucking old, dude. Wait, hold on. There's a Jackass game?
Yes. Was it good? No.
What? Oh my god. Really just trying to reel in that money, eh?
Half-Life, Counter-Strike. Yeah. The PlayStation 3 had just released North America in 2007.
What was your first game you played on PlayStation 3?
Ooh, good question. I'm pretty sure it was Call of Duty. I'm pretty sure it was Modern Warfare. Yeah. I'm pretty fucking sure.
Damn. Mine
What
was
was
Grand Theft Auto 3.
on PlayStation 3?
Yeah. No. No, sorry, that was PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
PlayStation 3. Fuck, I want to say it would have to be Skate 2. Skate
Ooh.
2, I think. Had to have been.
I
But I
haven't
was
watched
like,
I haven't watched the Doctor Strange trailer. Oh yeah, chat. Do you want to watch the Doctor Strange trailer together?
all right, who watched Doctor? Sure.
Everyone's talking about it, so let's do it so that
let's sit through this. All right, let's do it.
yeah. 1 hour ago, is that the one? Yeah, I think so. Okay, hold on. Well, obviously. Perfect. Perfect use, yo. Okay, let's go to share scene. Okay, I'll pause some music. 1 sec.
I have no clue what I'm in for. Relatable.
Pausing real quick. Are there any spoilers related to movies that have come before it recently? No. Okay. Thank you. Sam Raimi, dude.
What the hell?
Oh shit. In the multiverse of madness. Damn. That's fucking all right, man.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I'm not kept up to the times with all this.
That's fucking hilarious.
Look really interesting. I'll give it that, but you know,
it looks like it's got a lot going on. It looks like it's
yeah.
Illuminati Xavier. Illuminati confirmed. Oh god. The second I heard Professor X, oh, was that Professor X?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I did not know.
Sir Patrick Stewart's voice in bald head.
Get rid of that weird text. I had a text there. When he says, "Let's tell him the truth," I know, because I'm like, okay, I heard that dialogue. I'm like, okay, who is that? That's supposed to be somebody. I knew that. My brain was like, that is supposed to be somebody. I didn't catch the bull.
2 and 2 together.
Yeah, that was Sir Patrick Stewart. Yeah. Okay. When he says, "Let's tell him the truth," that is indeed somebody. Oh, makes sense. Scarlet Witch is a mutant, right? Damn. People are finally like combining, bringing X-Men into the cinematic universe, huh? Is that what that is? Or yep, that's pretty fucking cool. Everybody's nerds here. Good. We're all nerds. Great.
Except for me, apparently.
Except for you, obviously. You're too cool for school. Go see fucking Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, excited. Go fucking see Spider-Man No Way Home. And sorry, go see Spider-Man No Way Home. I wonder how they'll handle Deadpool. Yeah, me too. I would love to see more Deadpool being included with everybody else. How they're going to handle it, right? Because he's always breaking the fourth wall and whatnot. Try to hear Nova Scotia. You can't eat food in the theater, which is like a deal breaker, isn't it? Isn't that such a fucking deal breaker?
Like, you need food in the theater?
Yeah, because of the restrictions at the moment. I think it's probably the same here in Ontario as well because of the restrictions. Like they open the theaters up, but you can't. They're not serving food.
Really?
Do you see the Daniel Radcliffe will be Wolverine? Oh, the rumor. That's not bad.
Isn't he
Harry Potter.
Isn't he playing Batman?
No, that's Robert Pattinson.
Right. Sorry.
Which I'm actually really stoked to see Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson.
I wanna see that. I wanna see how it is.
They got great fucking actors in there. Like the guy who's supposed to be playing the Riddler, he is a great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we should do?
What's that?
We should go watch it and then do a podcast on it.
Fuck yeah. Which one?
Batman.
Yes, I'm down, dude. I'm so fucking down.
I don't know any other movie, and I'm pretty stoked for the Batman one. So
have you seen Jackass?
No, but that kind of shit. Okay. So the other night, so everybody's seen the original Jackass, yeah? You know the scene where they're doing the fucking paper cuts?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so for whatever fucking reason, I am in bed. I am ready to go to bed. I am laying down, my head hits the pillow. I'm thinking about, my fucking job and what I have to do the next day. And all of a sudden, for whatever fucking reason, that scene pops into my head. I couldn't go to sleep for the next half an hour, dude. I was trying to think of something else besides them fucking paper cutting their eyes and the webbings of their fucking fingers and toes.
Fucking brutal.
So bad.
Holy shit. There's a mock-up. A mock-up of Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine. Who did that? Is this the concept art that somebody did? Hold on a sec. I just DM'd you concept art. Yeah. Let's see. Let's check that out real quick. In the corner of the mouth, paper cuts. Oh, god damn it. It doesn't say who. Gotcha. No, like I see it. I see. Randy's like, I hate that. I get it. I get it. I get why it's hateable.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Hugh Jackman was like perfection, dude, as Wolverine. Just to see Hugh Jackman kill that version. Yeah, they really blew the doors open with this whole Spider-Man metaverse thing, eh? I mean, multiverse. They're like, okay, really crucial. It's good. Oh my god, you got to see No Way Home. It's actually like fun. I actually
seen any of the fucking Marvel movies.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You don't need to see any of the Marvel movies to appreciate No Way Home. Ban him.
Listen, I'm the co-host here. You can't fucking ban me.
Also, he's a mod.
I'll just see myself out.
Yeah. Shun the non-believer. Shun the MCU person.
I'm not even MCU. That's I'm none of it. That's the thing.
Spider-Man's not shown the way he should be shown in the MCU. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you go see No Way Home. When you get a chance, check out No Way Home. It's pretty decent.
Okay.
Can we just wait for a second and picture Ryan Reynolds and Daniel Radcliffe in the same movie? That's
a hard one.
That's a bright future. Yeah. God, Randy's just like, yeah, no. Oh, okay, you're loving that. Okay. Y'all are so bring in Nick Cage Ghost Rider. Oh God, you guys are getting out of hand now.
All right. Okay.
All right,
Have you seen that? Have you seen that Nick Cage movie where he's fighting the animatronics?
The Willie's thingy thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not watched that movie.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I bought the Blu-ray of Mandy and I still haven't watched Mandy.
Oh shit.
I gotta get on that.
Yeah.
Have Ryan Reynolds play both Green Lantern and Deadpool in the same movie. Lol. I remember they were joking on that in the first movie. It's pretty funny. Actually, I'm gonna say the guy who played Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah. All right. Okay. Everybody, you know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. We've been streaming for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Then we pretty much exhausted the initial topic for today's podcast stream. If you missed, it was a hard topic to talk about. It was. I didn't anticipate that. Well, I had a feeling, but I wanted to at least. I wanted to try it out. So if you guys missed a lot of it, you can always watch the VOD from the top and you get some perspectives that we had earlier then when everybody popped in who showed up later. But I am back from the suspension. So
Woo!
Hopefully I can be back on Twitch and doing my regular normal morning streams, morning time, coffee time, morning time, coffee time. I'll be busy for the next few days or so. So we'll see. We'll see when the next stream is going to be. But until then, I will confirm if we're going to do the podcast this coming weekend or if we're going to take a break from it, because this is brand new. This is the second podcast?
Second one.
Yeah, this is podcast number 2.
Yeah.
Ew. The sound alert's not working. I'm sorry if they're not working, guys. Either way, you can also do this one too. You go do exclamation clap. Okay, so sound alert is broken, but my actual in-game things are fine and dandy. I think it's because of the suspension. So everything got severed from my... Oh. Hold on a second. Let me just fix that real quick while I'm thinking about it. Stream Elements. Wait, is it Stream Elements that uses the sound alerts, or is it sound alerts?
Sound alerts for me.
Okay, yeah. 1 second, guys. Boop-de bap, boop-de-beep bap, chicka-boop, blap, blap, blap. Okay, let me try this out one more time. There we go. We're back in business, everybody. There you go. Use all your fucking channel points to spam all the little noises, the hype applauses and stuff like that. So pretty Hobbit then, because Hobbit was pre Lord of the Rings. Yeah. It's going to be a prequel. I'm pretty sure.
Perfection.
All right. Perfection. There you go. Well, of course it's perfection. Well, obviously. All right, everybody. Fucking take care. Peace, love, happiness.
Yeah.
Unsighted, do you want to say anything?
I'm trying to reach 200 followers, so if you want to help me out, by all means, head on over to my channel, drop a follow. I am going to be doing a 24-hour stream when I do hit that magical number, which is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, if you want to help me get to there, by all means, please do. Thanks.
All right. Everybody, again, thank you for coming by. I love you all.
Yeah.
Take her easy.
Thanks for chatting, too.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Love you. Peace.